I ain't trying to think about it. Teddy boy, get up beside it. I want you to homicide it. Going slow, and I want you to pat. And I think I kinda like it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Paris Hiley, and I'm back to review some more hair for you. Alright, so this hair comes from Halo Lady Hair from Aliexpress, and they also have their own website now, so that's going to be linked in the bottom bar below. I guess the best thing about their website is a lot of people who don't trust inputting their credit card information and stuff into Aliexpress. On their website, you can actually pay with PayPal, which is a lot more secure. It gives a lot more people a peace of mind when doing orders. I know I typically, unless it's like a really reputable company, I typically don't make purchases without PayPal myself. So that's a nice little feature for them to have. So now, to talk about the specs of this hair. So what I'm wearing today is 4 bundles and a 360 frontal. A 16-inch frontal, 1 bundle of 16, a bundle of 18, and 2 bundles of 20-inch of Brazilian straight hair. These are the shortest bundles that I've ever gotten in my entire life. I usually go for something at least 24. I've never done 20 and 16. I've never done that in my life. But I actually like it. You know, it's not that short. 20 inches is not short I thought. Just when you bring it to the front, it's a lot shorter because I'm used to it dropping at my waist, it being so long. So this was a little adjustment for me. So, but anyway, the reason why I agreed to do this hairstyle with shorter bundles is because it's a lot easier to do up styles with shorter bundles. And that is the purpose of a 360 frontal, is for you to be able to put your hair up in a bun, put it in a high ponytail, put it in a low ponytail, but just for it to be a more realistic hairstyle with your hair pulled back out of your face, maybe a half up, half down, whatever the case may be. It's supposed to give you that freedom to do more with your installs, and I'm going to get into that more so in a second. So let me just go across this full simple specs for people who have never ordered from Halo Lady Hair and want to know how it's going to be. Shipping is fast. Every time I have gotten an order from Halo Lady Hair, I've gotten my order really quickly and very efficiently. I know people who have made orders, because even though this hair was sent to me, I know people who have personally made orders that I referred them to the website, i.e. my family members or some friends that I had referred to them to purchase hair. They got their stuff fairly quick, and the customer service was awesome. They verified their order twice before even sending it out. They verified the pricing and everything like that, and they also do a follow-up with every customer. Well, the customers that I knew that made the order, they did a follow-up with them to make sure they got the hair and it was okay like a week or so after they made their orders. So that's pretty good. So customer service is a plus, the shipping is a plus. Now when I got the hair and I took it out of the wrapping, I'm going to insert some stills from when I got the hair. It was a 1B color. I did go ahead and bleach and dye this hair, but I'll get to that in a second. It came in a 1B color. The hair was soft and it had a very slight smell to it. The smell though that comes with their hair, if you receive any at all, is a disinfectant spray. That's what I was told. And I believe that because I have had hair that had chemicals in it, and when you wash it and it dries, it still smells like chemicals. You can't wash the chemical smell out, but you can wash like a disinfectant spray or something that you spray the hair with off. You can't wash off chemicals, you know what I mean? Because it's in the hair, it just wears off on its own. If you got a perm or anything like that before I got your hair dyed, you know what I'm talking about. That smell don't just wash off. So that's why I believe that it's a disinfectant and whatever. Once I got the bundles, I then bleached them. I bleached all the bundles, I bleached the frontal, and I bleached the knots on the frontal. And then I went ahead and put the color on top of it after I washed and conditioned the hair, and then I went ahead and put the color in and I colored the hair. When I was done with the bleaching and coloring and I let it air dry, the hair was nice, silky, and smooth. So this hair is definitely able to be dyed, fried, and flipped to either side that you want to be flipped to. It had no issues dyeing or bleaching or anything, and it bleached pretty quick. I want to say like in 30 minutes. So it lightened up pretty good in 30 minutes for me to be able to achieve this light red color. It got fairly nice and blonde within 30 minutes. I did, however, have an issue when bleaching the frontal. I'll just get into the frontal in a second. The frontal was very confusing for me. So after I colored the hair, of course, I constructed the unit with every single one that I received. Some people have been putting up these reviews of these 360 frontals, and a lot of reviews that I've seen of these 360 frontals, they use 2 bundles, like literally 2 bundles, or maybe like 2.5 bundles. A houseway, I don't know, because I use all 4 bundles in my install like I normally do. The hair that comes on a frontal is more, a 360 frontal is more than a normal frontal, but it's not that much more. So I don't know how y'all are getting away with doing 2 bundles with a full install. Like, y'all know that shit is thin as hell. I'm sorry, I need thickness. And the reason why I say that is because I cut hella layers into this hair. I cut so many layers into it, and you can't cut layers into thin hair because you already don't have much hair in the first place, and then you cut it up and you don't have any more at all. So it's like, I needed that thickness to go with this unit so that I could achieve my 3-tier layers that I wanted to give myself. It wouldn't have looked right with 2 bundles. You are not going to be able to achieve any layering in your hair with 2 bundles of hair. Like, that's insane to even think that you can. I got 4 bundles. They did want to just send me 3, but I told them I normally use 4, so I'm going to try and use 4 and see how much I can fit in there. And I put the whole 4 in there, and I didn't have to struggle to put it in there. And the reason is, when I measure in my head and I do all my measurements and everything before I construct my unit, the measurements are the same each time. Even with this 360 frontal, it was maybe like 1 inch or 2 of a difference of how much more hair was on the cap than normal. But that 2 inches of space is not gonna take up 2 whole bundles of hair that I'm gonna be missing. So my suggestion is, if you usually do 4 or 5 bundles, do 4 or 5 bundles when you order it. Don't do 2 bundles, because you're not gonna like that thickness if you're used to the thickness like I'm used to. Now, getting more so into this 360 frontal business, this was not my element. This was my first time ever working with a 360 frontal, and it was very tricky for me. I mean, of course, because it's new, that's why it was tricky. It's not because the product is bad or anything like that. It's just because this is a new experience for me. Now, bleaching the frontal was the most tricky thing out of everything that I had to do, because it's rounded and you have to bleach everything. So me thinking like, okay, what parts of this should I not bleach? I'm not sure. My recommendation is you bleach the whole thing. And that's only because there's knots on the front, there's knots on the back, there's knots on the side that go right here. There's knots on those sides. Anywhere that there's hair, there's knots. Now, on the sides though, that lace doesn't look like this lace that's on the front and on the back. It looks a lot different. It's almost like double layered or something like that. It's very weird, to where I went over it twice with bleach and it tinted it very slightly. Also, the lace that they use for 360 frontals I think is a lot thicker, only because I always bleach my lace for my units twice, so I can get as dark as possible color from the bleach, because I'm dark skinned, so that's always the closest to my skin tone. This did not want to darken past like an oranges type color. Like it wouldn't go past like more like a deep caramel tone. It didn't get to my complexion, and it wouldn't go any darker. So I'm not sure if it's because the lace is thicker why it did that. I'm not really sure, but it did that. So that's something else to watch out for. when you're ordering your 360 frontal. As far as installing the 360 frontal and stuff like that, I had no problems with it. I do like it. However, I think after this unit, I'm going to stick with regular frontals, only because I like the way they bleach a lot better, and I just like dealing with 360 frontals a lot better than, I like dealing with regular frontals a lot better than 360 frontals. But if you're the type of person who wants to achieve that updo or a high ponytail or something like that and have it more look realistic, this is what you want for that, and it's going to save you a lot more time, and it's going to save you a lot more money than getting like a full lace unit or something like that, and you can construct it yourself. So I'm gonna rate this hair a good 9 out of 10. And the reason why I give it a 9 out of 10 is because it's Aliexpress hair, it's affordable hair, so it's not extremely luxurious, especially for the price point that you're gonna get. You're not gonna think that you're gonna get some extremely lustrous hair as if you spent $800 a bundle or something like that. But for the price range, even for a mid-range price, this hair is bomb. It's nice and it lasts for a long time. So affordable, nice, and long lasting. Done deal. You get way more than what you actually are paying for this. You get more than that, but still, it's still nice either way. The shedding is very minimal. I don't get that much shedding. The hair isn't dry either. So overall, that's why I give this hair a good 9 out of 10. So that is the end of this hair review. All of the links to both the websites, the hair, and everything else that you'll need to know if you're interested in getting this hair is going to be in the description bar below. So make sure you check that out. Also, comment, like, subscribe, and I thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Look your best, cause you're turning heads tonight. You're gonna find a sexy chica that's gonna dance all night if you wanna. Don't say you gotta go, yes, true, you gotta live.